Hello, bear watchers. I don't know. There we go. I don't know what the color's doing here. And it's still, when the camera's facing us, it's still doing weird things. So that's why you're getting some 4K videos and some not. Because depending on if we start face forward or not, you've got the full high definition videos. But I am in my massage room without music because I figured I was going to talk for a little bit about what's been going on. And I'm going to give Mary a massage while I'm talking. She's on the table going, yay! And you cannot see her. So, and I'll probably be, I don't think I'll be in and out of the video. And I won't be talking that long. Do you want this down a little bit?
Maybe.
Because you look like your neck is squished up in there.
Probably.
Is that good?
Yeah.
That feels better?
Yeah.
I had a massage table from work that we just got electronic tables in January. Well, I got mine in January. I was one of the last ones to get one because everybody was moving around, things were happening, and I said that I didn't care when I got mine, so I was one of the last ones that got one. But this massage table that I brought home is from work, and it's a nicer table than the one I had here at home. So I think it's getting ready, trying to rain outside, and I think the clouds are going in and out is why the color is going in and out on the screen here. But I'm going to start the massage, and I don't know where the videos are going because it's that time of year where we're just going and doing stuff, and we're just kind of trying to record everything that we can because that's our daily life, and this is a daily vlog, and that we've got a lot of new people here, so this is kind of explaining what we're doing. So if you're new here and this is really weird to you, it's because it's our life. We just record things that we're doing, and I'm a massage therapist. That's what I do for my job, and all three of us are working to support the house because it's a big house for Alaska. If you have a big house in Alaska right now, it's a lot of money. It's no small feat to be able to afford a house in Alaska. I know, people that live in California can probably relate because the expenses there are really high too. But California people like California weather. You really have to like Alaska weather in order to live here. We get like 3 months of summer, and the rest is winter with maybe a little bit of fall in there. Spring is fleeting, very fleeting. Sometimes we don't even get spring, like this year. It just went boom, right into summer. We had kind of some false springs because we got snow in between. But today was weird because I had a strange experience with my bank. I don't know if I had it on another video, but my bank, I had a 14-cent foreign charge. Now, my bank just recently merged with a bank in California, and they bought out 3 other different banks, that's kind of scaring me. All these, big businesses are buying out all of these other businesses. Things are becoming monopolies. which is kind of horrifying in itself. Mary and I were talking about that today. Because she's the business major. She's got a bachelor's in business, and, you know, we know things. But that 14-cent charge, I called my bank number, and, you know, I got all this automated stuff, and because it was a credit card issue, they routed me to the credit card holding company. And, you know, so it wasn't my bank, and this is 14 cents, and I said several times it was 14 cents, and several times I told her that it said foreign transaction fee 14 cents, and she wanted to shut off my card, and she kept saying $14, $14, and I'm like, no, 14 cents, not even a dollar, it's 14 cents. She wasn't understanding anything I was saying, and she spoke perfect English. So she was asking me several times, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go to my bank. And she's like, no, you know, we'll fix this for you. We'll just gonna shut off your card and send you a new card. And I was like, no, this is my debit card. I don't want you to shut my card off. I just want to know where this 14-cent fee came from. And she's like, oh no, we need to shut off the card. And I was like, no, do not shut off my card. You know, I have several things coming out on a monthly basis on that debit card being paid for automatically, you know, because now everything's on auto, you know, pay. And she almost wouldn't let me off the phone. And I, you know, 3 or 4 times I'm like, I'm hanging up now. I'm going to my bank. And finally I was like, please don't shut off my card. I'm hanging up now. I'm going to my bank. So I hung up. I went to my bank, and the lady there is like, you know, because apparently they couldn't see what's going on with the transactions, and the lady at my bank could. So I got stuff sticking out here. Sorry, guys. She said this 14-cent fee is a foreign transaction fee because one of your debits is from Switzerland, and that was my epidemic sound. It's for my music for the YouTube stuff. And with the new merger of all these banks, they charge for transactions that are foreign. That's like a 0.08% or something. So it was 14 cents. So it was a charge that was meant to be there. And she said, well, you know, everything looks good. She said, you know, just know that that's... So if I put it on a regular credit card, the Visa covers that fee. The debit, the bank doesn't. So now it's supposed to go, we have a dedicated credit card for the Alaskan Bears account, and it's supposed to go on that, but for some reason it wasn't detecting the card, but I think we have the wrong expiration date down there. So I'm going to get that fixed so I don't have to pay this 14-cent fee and go through this every month. But today I went to deposit some money into my bank account, and the teller machine spit the money back out at me because now they're trying to do everything all automated. You can't do anything with cash money through a teller. It's all through an automated machine. So the machine spit my money back at me and said, your card has been denied. Thankfully, the bank was open. So now this is the 3rd time I've gone in to talk to this lady. And my card was shut off. The credit card company shut it off, but she shut it off like 5 days after I had talked to her And there was a note in there that said the customer did not want the card shut off, but they shut it off anyway. So how crazy is that? So it was just shut off. so thankfully they could turn it back on. Oh my gosh, what an ordeal. I was just so glad that my bank was open today and I had the time to do this, and none of my other transactions went through yet. Because what, you know. You doing okay, Mary? I think she's gonna go sleep on me. But yeah, so we've had some weird things going on. Anything else weird going on, Mary? Summer's in full swing.
Allergies.
Oh yeah, Mary's have crazy allergies going on, and the spruce pollen is really high right now.
And I'm trying not to take Allegra.
We couldn't remember if she was allergic to spruce or birch, and now that we had talked about the spruce, I remember when we got her results from the allergist that I was happy that it wasn't birch, because we buy birch syrup and you know, a lot of things birch from the birch. There's a birch company in town that makes all kinds of things from birch products.
I was just panicked, so I don't remember.
Yeah, because there was other things that she was allergic to that were kind of odd. Like gold. She was severely allergic to gold. And do you still have that patch on your back? I don't see it.
It would be on the right side, like right under my shoulder blade, or on the shoulder blade.
Yeah, she had a patch that it looked like somebody had, you know, burned through her skin. And it was there for well over a year from that gold. Because they said that a lot of times they get false positives for gold. But in her case, it was definitely an allergy because of, you know, the way her reacted.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, she was wearing my gold a lot. And she was getting rashes around her neck. So I got my Weather the Storm shirt on today. Check this out from Ketchikan.
Woodland.
From Woodlands, yeah. As soon as she came out with it, I had to get it. We went to Roaming Root, and the owner of Roaming Root said that she has an area where she wants to put t-shirts and stuff. And she's seen the bear shirt that I was wearing, and she asked me where I got it from, and I told her about Woodlands, and you know, they have their own print shop, and they do commercial orders and stuff. So right away she looked up their website. So I hope she calls them. We'll have some of Woodland stuff here in Fairbanks. Yeah. So I let Springberry know that I'm sad because I can't get to Ketchikan until next year.
Yeah.
We're going on a cruise next year. Oh, did we ever tell anybody about that?
I don't think.
Cat's out of the bag. Yeah, so our summer plans have gone kind of crazy. Because at first I didn't have any plans, but Mary had these 2 trips. One was down to Anchorage and the other one's to Girdwood for this wedding. One was for the bridal shower and the other one's for the wedding, and you know, it's small. It's close friends and family, so I'm just taking Mary down there and going for the ride because I want to go. I want to go down, and you know, because as soon as the snow melts, I want out of here. I've been locked up in Fairbanks going 4 square miles all winter long. You know, other than, you know, we do try to get out at least once a winter. And can you still see me? Elbows. So we do get out once a winter, and or at least maybe twice if we're lucky. And sometimes it's just, you know, even just going to Anchorage to break up the winter. I know on those years when we can only afford to go to Anchorage, it makes winter feel really long. But just going to Anchorage, it makes us feel so much better just to get out. Just to do city things. So this summer, we've already been down to Anchorage. We went to Delta. You saw that.
For a little bit.
Yeah, Talkeetna. Well, that was the Anchorage trip.
Yeah.
And then we're going to... Are we going anywhere else before we go to Anchorage again?
Palmer, the Highland Games.
Oh, yeah, the end of this month we're going to the Highland Games in Palmer at the fairgrounds, the Alaska Fairgrounds.
Well, we met some viewers last time.
Yeah, we met viewers last time. We've been meeting a lot of viewers everywhere.
Yeah, more so lately than ever before.
Right? Yeah. And so we're going to the Highland Games, and then a couple weeks after that, or maybe it's the next week after that, isn't it? This 4th of July? Yeah, I think it's the next week. Heather and I are going down to Girdwood for the Forest Fest. The Forest Fair, I think they call it. So I call it all different kinds. I call it the Forest Fest, the Fairy Fest, because people kind of dress like woodland creatures and, you know, butterflies and fairies, and it's a good time. Does it tickle or does it hurt?
Both.
Both. I'm doing her arms. And she's got her arms up doing computer stuff all day. So people that do computer stuff all day, their arms are really sore usually, and they don't realize it.
Oh.
Stretch. And then, so I'll be doing a trip with Heather over 4th of July. Mary will be staying home and watching the animals.
Yay.
And we're actually going to be staying in Talkeetna. So that's going to be quite the undertaking. I did that so that way I have my driving broken up. And then after that, I don't think we have any other going anywhere plans until the end of July. And that's another trip to Girdwood, because that's the wedding. And then hopefully, while Mary's at the wedding, I'm going to visit with some friends. So you'll see that. And I don't think we have any plans after that so far. You know, I got Labor Day. Who knows what else we're going to do. things are always up in the air.
There's lots that happens in town at the end of summer.
Yeah, there's golden days. There's all kinds of stuff that happens here in town. Then in October, we'll be going to Michigan at the beginning of October. So hopefully we get to see all the colors this year, because the end of October is usually iffy. And then in November, Mary and I have a cruise that we're going on the middle of November. It's not Thanksgiving week, which we had planned, and that's going to be a California cruise. So we start from San Diego and we go up the coast, and there's going to be 2 days in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then back to San Diego. And we've got a stop on the way and a stop on the way back. I think both of those stops are in the Catalina Islands.
Sounded like it.
Is that it? Yeah. We're not quite sure. We're just going for the ride. Okay. I don't know what else to talk about. My to-do list. I think I was gonna talk about that because I got my flats of flowers a couple weeks before Mother's Day, and you don't do that around here. Our planting season starts June 1st, and my marigolds did look like they caught frost, but they came back, thank goodness. Because flowers cost a lot of money here. And you need more lotion. She's soaking up my lotion. But they're still on the flats. Thankfully, they're still doing good. So I have a to-do list that's a mile long, and I was hoping, depending on somebody, to do my lawn. Mary and I just went to look at lawnmowers today. And I thought, you know what, I could just save money if I just buy a new lawnmower. So, like 3 or 4 visits of somebody doing my lawn would have that lawnmower paid for. So I might as well just get the lawnmower and do it myself. But right now it's going to be hard because my lawn is thigh high right now. It's almost 3 foot tall in places. And that's along the fence line and stuff. So yeah. So that's that. And I was planning on, because it's my day off Monday, I was planning on getting the flowers done. But by the time I got Mary, it started raining. And I thought, I'll just wait. And I'll do them a little bit at a time. They don't need to be all done in one day. And that's kind of my issue, is once I start something, instead of doing a little bit at a time, I feel like I need to do it all at once. So I don't want to start something that I can't get done that day. But it works if you do it a little bit at a time. I need to learn that in my head. So the flowers will get done. Hopefully sometime this week. My to-do list, probably show you, because in the past I put it on the phone, in the past I put it on a calendar, but it always works better for me if I just write it all down on a notepad, because that way it's all there and I can just keep adding to it. And then when I cross things off, I have an idea. I don't get stressed out because I feel like I haven't done anything, because I can look back at that list and see all of the things that I have done, because I actually had done a lot. Like today, I did a lot. It may not look like it, but you know, I did two loads of laundry, and Mary's my third massage for today. And you know, I put the dishes away from the dishwasher, and answered all the comments on the YouTube, and we went to Lowe's to look for a lawnmower. What else did we do? I got gas at Costco.
Yeah, the bank thing.
Oh yeah, and the bank thing.
Oh, we went to drop off mail.
Oh yeah, we went to drop off mail that needed to be postmarked, or not postmarked, but we had to have letters weighed because they were overweight. And that was weird, because usually if they're like an ounce overweight or something, it's just the price of the stamp plus, you know, an extra ounce weight. But one was $1.12 and the other was $1.38. So I don't get it. I don't understand, you know, where the math comes in now with the postage. And then I also was glad because she felt the packages, and they do have little springs in them because you open them up and things pop out. She said, yeah, if those go through a machine, they're going to end up torn apart. You know, it's going to tear the envelopes off of them. So she had to stamp them, no machine sorting. They're cards for Father's Day. But that's the gist of it. That's what's going on with us. I'm looking to see the time because it's almost a half an hour. I wasn't sure what I was going to get on here and say, but I know that we've got a lot of new people, and you know, you might have run across us through Costco. You might have run across us through, you know, one of our road trips, because somebody had commented that one of my road trips was all music. Well, sometimes we talk over our road trip and tell you where we're going and what we're doing, and sometimes we just put music because the scenery is beautiful, you know. Other times we might show you little blips of the road and talk to you while we're driving. You know, if we've been down the Parks Highway, you know, like we're going to do this summer, you know, 5 times, then we're not going to show you it every time, because it's the same thing. I mean, the mountains look different because of the weather and everything. But yeah, you know, we'll show you some stops along the way. It's different, you know. We're always changing things up. So keep an eye on us. Subscribe, because things are always different around here. We're kind of ADHD, so we're always, you know, we don't know what we're doing, so we just do it. Okay, I am about to the point to where I'm gonna leave this side of Mary here, so I won't have the camera on me anymore. And we'll talk to you in the next video. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.